Chapter 5. Hang on. Annie drove the moon buggy over bump and hollows. It barked like a bronco. I'm going through there, she pointed to an opening between two mountains. Jack held on the dashboard. The buggy bumped toward the opening and shot through. On the other side, the ground was even rocky. Look for the fourth M thing, said Annie, bouncing up and down. Jack groaned. Looking for anything on the wild slide was impossible. Slow down, he said. How? Try pressing on the brake pedal on the floor slowly. And he pressed on the brake. The buggy slowed down. Jack sighed with relief. The ride was still bumpy, but now at least he could take a good look at the moon. He had never been to such a colony. Boring place. There was no green, no blue, no red. No water, no trees, no clouds, only giant gray rocks and crater and an American flag. Oh man, said Jack, that's from the first astronaut who landed on the moon. And the telescope, said Annie. She drove near the flag and telescope. Then she put her foot on the brake until the buggy stops. She pressed a button that set off. Then she and Jack hopped out. They looked slow, giant steps to the side of the first moon landing. Beside the flag was a sign, and he read it aloud. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD. We came in peace for mankind. That's a good message, said Jack. He handed the moon book to Annie. Then he took out his notebook and the pencil to copy the sign. Let's leave our own message, said Annie. What should we say? Said Jack. The same thing, said Annie, but say we are the first kids. Jack turned to a new page in the notebook and big letters. He wrote their message. Now we have to sign it, Annie said. Jack signed his name, Jack. Then he passed the notebook and pencil to Annie. The signed her name and passed the notebook back. Jack tore out the piece of paper. He put it by the flag. Today, the first kids from the planet Earth came to the moon. We came in peace, all the children, Jack, Annie. No wind would ever blow the message away. No rain would ever flood it. It would be there forever unless someone moved in. Thinking of forever made Jack feel dizzy. He took his hat to clear his thought. Then he remembered the time. Had 2 hours passed yet. I wish I had a watch, he said, standing up. We might be running out of the time. Oh, wow. Oh, Moon Man, said Annie. What? Jack turned to look at her. She was staring through the telescope. Jack looked over the telescope. Annie stepped aside so he could look. 2. Jack grasped. In the distance, something was flying off above the ground. It looked like a giant ant in a space chute.